Wild 94.9.
Wild 94.9, man. We're doing it right here. Raiders, the pride of Norcross, Georgia. What up, man?
Norcross in the building. You know,
Brice
Georgia
Butler.
Beach, stand up. Brice Butler, a.k.a. DJ Dufflebag.
Dufflebag.
A.k.a. Black Widow, a.k.a. Son of a Ghost. What's happening?
How'd you come up with that name, DJ Dufflebag?
You know, it's a funny story. I made it up, which is not normally the typical thing, how you get a DJ name stuck to you.
Sometimes somebody says something about you, or maybe you'll use your real name.
Or a joke that you don't like and it sticks. But we do a lot of freestyling amongst the team, like on the sidelines and in practice and warm-ups and stuff like that. And, you know, one day I was talking about, you know, money and, you know, put it in the bag. And I just said, call me DJ Dufflebag. And then everybody was like, oh, and then I just started saying that every time. And then it just kind of stuck with all the guys in the receiver room. They would just call me Duffel. So I kind of just was like feeling it. That time I wasn't even DJing, but like mentally I always knew I was going to be one. So I was speaking in future.
Yeah.
I was speaking into existence.
So you had the DJ name before you actually owned
I had
the
the DJ name before I even had a controller in my house.
Yeah. And now you make mixes sometimes, and you guys warm up to your mixes like on the field.
Oh, yeah. DJ Dufflebag is everywhere. You know, Duffel feeds the streets. You know what I'm saying? So the streets is the football field, you know. So every once in a while I go home and make about 5 mixes for the team for the week. So we go out there and pre-practice warm-ups, and I got some stuff going.
Take us back to, like, your childhood years.
Okay.
Surrounded by football.
Okay.
I just mentioned to somebody back in that room, I'm like, do you know who his dad is?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm doing research on you, and I'm like, I'm putting 2 and 2 together, like, Bobby Butler. I got chills right now, bro. I remember watching him, you know, 81, Ronnie Lott, Lawrence Taylor, and your pops, and amongst others in that draft. That was a crazy draft.
Crazy draft, man. It's a blessing, you know, God,
he must be proud of you, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's awesome, man, because all my life, you know, I got 3 brothers. None of them wanted to play football. We all started off pretty much playing basketball. And I would see my dad's pictures, you know what I'm saying, in the house, and I would be like, I want to be like that. You know, I want to play football. So started playing at 7, and then I just went on from there, and it was just a blessing because, you know, I have somebody with the wisdom of a 12-year NFL veteran to teach me at the cornerback position.
One of the best corners of that time, for real, though.
One of them, you know what I'm saying? Prime got his name because of my pops.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was great to grow up and just be around those type of players. You know, Stacey Bailey, receiver, you know, Jamal Anderson, just being accessible to those guys to pick their brains and to learn about the game of football that I love.
The moment that I noticed you for the first time was that diving catch with, I think it could have been a preseason game against the Cowboys.
Cowboys' first game.
Bruh, I'm like, that's what we need. That catch, that leaping catch, I'm like, yo, there's potential.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And going into this season is probably one of the first years where, as a Raider fan since 1985, I felt like we have so much potential on that field, on that squad, from receivers to running backs to Derek Carr.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I've never felt that way, I guess, since Rich Gannon left.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Yeah, we all feel the same. Me and Tay, Derek, all the guys, man. You know, right now we have a lot of young players. So that could possibly be the reason why, like, our record is what it is. But at the same time, we're learning a lot. I mean, we know we're right up, you know, right where we need to be. We just got to get over that hump. You know, we got to get over that hill. And I think that's what we're learning right now. We're just learning how to do that. You know, like I said, like we have like a lot of young guys on the team that haven't really got a whole bunch of, you know, NFL snaps, NFL games, you know, NFL experience. So we're really learning. Like, we're talking amongst each other like every day, like, how do we get over that hump? What are they doing at key, you know, situational moments of the game that makes them win the game, and what are we not doing, you know, in those key situations when we get them and we're losing? You know what I'm saying? So we're learning, man. Like, I mean, we're losing, and it stinks that we're losing, but at the same time, we're learning a lot from them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's no such thing as success without struggle.
True.
You know, and we're struggling right now.
Yeah.
It's obvious, you know, we're struggling right now, but we're learning. And then once we get it going, like, we're not going to let it go. And everybody's going to be happy.
And you have the most loyal fan base in all of professional sports.
Crazy.
Win, lose, or tie, Raider Nation till I die.
Everywhere.
For real.
They was in the United Kingdom. You know, they were spending pounds out there, you know, in England. You know, they were out there. You know, everybody's wearing Raider hats. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, me and Tay will go to a store and they will be like, you know, where you guys from? America. What do you guys do? We play American football. And then they'll be like, who do you play for? We play for the Oakland Raiders. What? Oh, I got you know, Raiders wildlets and all that. It was crazy, man. Like the fan base for us is ridiculously insane, awesome.
Have you noticed somebody in a Butler jersey in the stands and you just like you point them out or?
You know, I got a couple guys that send me Butler jerseys to sign, but I know right now, shout out to my boy Jacoby Ford. I know the 12 jerseys in the stands right now.
True,
12.
true.
You know, but you know, in a year or two, you know, it's gonna be Butler jerseys, or it might be DJ Dufflebag jerseys.
DJ
you know, you never really know.
Hey, there we go.
You never know what it's gonna be. But yeah, I see a lot of 12s on the field, and even though I can't see the name on the back, you know, I wear 12, so it's exciting.
It definitely is exciting to watch you guys play, and just as exciting. Let's get him up here too, man. I saw him when I walked in the room.
Latavius Murray.
I said to myself, "Is that Murray?" I started whispering in the back. I'm like, "Is that Murray right there, dude? You are a beast, bro."
Straight beast mode. Latavius Murray.
Appreciate that.
How's it? You know, getting the ball when you can. How does it feel to be on that field this year?
It's a great feeling. You know, putting on that silver and black, going out there, you know, in front of those fans. You know, it's always been a dream come true just to play in the NFL, you know, at that. But definitely getting out there on the field and being able to make a play, you know, it's a whole different feeling. So I love it.
So we know he was a Falcons fan because of his pops. Where'd you grow up? What?
I grew up in upstate New York. I was born in Florida. But I actually was. We
won't hold it against you. I mean,
I was a big Jaguars fan. I was a big fan of Fred Taylor, which is why I wore number 28, which I'm sure a lot of people don't know. But
now we know.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So that's why I wore 28. AP, I like AP style too. You know, when I was in college and in high school. But yeah.
That's what's up, man. All right, so we have a receiver, a running back, a DJ. Is there anything that you do on the side, like, you know, when you're with your spare time, hobby-wise? Or is it just working out, reading the playbook, getting ready, watching film?
Yeah, I'm more of I just be laying back. I might hear a few of his mixes, but I just be chilling. I'm a movie guy. I watch TV shows, so I'm more low key.
Did you guys catch that? Okay, he said I might be hearing some of his mixes. He laughs. I feel some tension here because of the mixes. He might not be like, you know, 100% into what you're playing, or what's the deal here?
See, when I'm on the DJ booth, you know what I'm saying, trying to make something for the people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. What do you play?
Yeah.
Anyway?
You know, I can do whatever. You know, I got hip hop. I can do the neo soul. I can do R&B. He's an EDM guy. He's an EDM junkie. Like, you see his haircut? You know, he's an EDM junkie. You know, so he's more of the 128 beats per minute music. You know, I'm kind of more like 95 to 100. You know, so sometimes my music might be a little slow paced for him. So, you know what I'm saying? So he said, like, I might hear his mixes with a look. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't.
Got it.
Sometimes it's just like, you know what, bro? I don't want to hear that right now. And I'm like, you're going to hear it.
So he can't really fist pump to the hip hop, is what you're saying?
I think he's exaggerating a little bit. I'm a fan of EDM, but it started with hip hop. So I've grown to like EDM.
Yeah.
I've grown to like a lot of music, to be honest. Whether it's country, hip hop, R&B.
Good music is good music.
Yeah, good music is good music, for real.
Eclectic.
That's what's up. So we're gonna get Brice on the turntable. My bad. DJ Dufflebag on the turntables here, and we're gonna get a little taste of what Jay Espinoza does while we're out there at O.Co Coliseum, and then see what you can do behind the tables, man. I appreciate you coming out.
I appreciate it.
Beast, this guy right here.
I appreciate it.
For real. And you too, man.
Appreciate you having me, Chino.
All right, make sure that you follow at Raiders and at Wild949, and also I'm Air Chino on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
I'm at DJ J Espinoza on Instagram and Twitter.
At Brice_Butler on Twitter, and on Instagram, Brice Butler _12.
You can follow me on Twitter at Latavius M, or on Instagram at Latavius Murray.
And make sure you stop by the Raider Image and get those number 12s and number 28s.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Murray and Butler. We're going to
that.
see what DJ Dufflebag can do behind the turntables. And Jay Espinoza is going to give you a little taste of what he does at O.Co Coliseum to pump up your Oakland Raiders every single home game. What?
Raider Nation. Yeah.